Okay, I've been avoiding starting this video because of ego. I don't know what I'm doing. I've I've collected a little like passel of stuff. So I have this collection of things, and I understand the basic theory of like how and why flying machines work, but I really don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, we're gonna build some flying machines, and it's not like they're hard to build. You know, it's just you put some shit together, and the important part over here is I'm gonna build a little stairway over on this side too. The important part is just see, this is a pretty standard design. This is basically the flying machine everybody and their brother builds. Is this the right direction? This is not the right direction. Okay. So we need to put that there. We need to put that there. These are facing down. So you update that one, and off it goes. Yeah. Excuse me. I forgot to turn down my mic for that. Yeah, this is just the basic. You update the one in the back. You just put anything on top of it, and that'll update this. And it's just a question of starting the piston moving. The piston in the back pushes the slime block in the front, and that carries the stuff with it. It's worth noting. Here's an important part of the process here. If you push something with a slime block attached to it, like if I push an observer with a slime block attached to it, then it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, if I power this, let me grab like a block of redstone. You see the observer moves and the slime block doesn't. But if I don't know what I'm doing here. If I do the opposite, if I push a slime block like that, and there's an observer attached to it, that is a whole different matter. So like now, if I power that piston, then you see the observer comes with the slime block. Push the slime block, stuff comes with it. Push something else, the slime block stays where it is. So you have to push the actual slime block here. You don't have a whole lot of choice on that. You can, however, face the observers various different directions. If you update the one up front, nothing happens. If you update the one in back, then off it goes. So one up front, when you've got it stopped with an obsidian block or some other block that it can't move, this piston can't push because it's being blocked. But if you power that piston there, it starts right up. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to set something up where I would like to set up something so that when this gets to the other end, it will turn around and start going again. And I think it doesn't actually matter whether you use honey blocks or slime blocks in this. Like, I think honey blocks work exactly the same way. And building a honey farm was something I'd never done before, so... Do honey blocks not... Honey blocks do not seem to conduct redstone signals. Okay. That's a difference. So that's a thing that I need to take into consideration, because that means I need to power things with quasi-connectivity up at the top. Actually. So now, yeah. So for honey blocks, it's got to be powered up there. And they need to face to the side. They can't, I don't think, oh, great. I don't think they can be, I don't think they can be faced downward like this. I think that's a problem. Can't decide how I feel about these sound effects. Yeah, see, that's not doing anything. Whereas, if I were to use slime blocks, slime blocks conduct. So, yeah, that works. But with honey blocks are non-conductive. Okay. So knowing that, this is actually easier to build anyway. Put those in place and then get the back one. That'll work. Now also, slime blocks don't stick to honey blocks. And you can see here that if I put some stuff next to the honey block, those slime blocks stay right where they are. Whereas if I put honey blocks And if I swap one of these out for slime blocks, so it'll carry slime blocks with it, but won't carry honey blocks with it. It's the same way if I have a slime block trying to pull honey blocks, it won't go anywhere. Slime block won't pull honey blocks. Honey block won't pull slime blocks. Anyway, the thing I'm working on here is I want a return station. I want to okay, so what I want is all right, I need some kind of building blocks, and I don't really have any. I got some deep slate bricks, but I don't have many of them. I should go get more. That's simple enough. Just run upstairs and grab some. Not the best person at redstone. I'm especially bad when it comes to circuit timings. That's something that I've never quite wrapped my head around. And yeah, this is a particularly difficult thing for me to work with because I'm just not very good at it. I do not seem to have any honeycomb. But that's fine. I need building blocks of some sort. Let's grab some deep slate bricks. Have we got some deep slate bricks? There we go, deep slate bricks. And yeah. I'll put these walls back. I do not need those. Okay, so over here is my flying machine. Let's jump down. All right. Now, we're going to get here and we do not want to place our observer on that honey block because it will just stick to the honey block. So we want to keep this a block back. What if we put a trap door here? Okay, and it looks like that may give us something. Let's see if that works. Now, if I send it back in the other direction, let's build an identical station over here. See if we can't. What? Okay, this looks like I need some timing circuit of some sort. Okay, so yeah, this is, remember I said I'm not good at timings? If I got any repeaters, I could use a repeater. A repeater would be. A repeater is probably what I need. Let's head up and grab some repeaters. Let's see if I can't offload something. Anything I don't need? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm gonna grab some repeaters. Well, I have a repeater. I got some stone. I got some stone. Okay. I'll need some redstone torches. Okay. All right, redstone torches. Coming right up. There we go. 12 redstone torches. And now, repeaters. 5. Okay, so I've got a half dozen repeaters now. All right, that'll do it. And over here is my flying machine setup. Now, let's face it that way. I put a honey block in front of this. Okay, so that looks like that might do it. It's not working. It's broke. I'm a broke it. Okay. Let's fix it like so. Put that back together. What? There we go. Now it gets to the other end and we get. Okay, so what is going wrong here? That's activating. Why isn't that? Okay, it's the distance. Let's try 2 ticks on the repeater. Okay. So we got some kind of information going on here. Let's try 2 ticks on the repeater there. Okay, and we'll move that, and there's that, boom. Let's grab our sticky piston, plop. Okay, so with a 2-tick delay instead of a 1-tick, okay, that is working. That on 3 ticks. I would like the door to only activate. It activates 3 times. Why does it activate 3 times? Does it work on 4 ticks? At 4 ticks, it activates 4 times. Huh. I'm going to take down that trapdoor, and I'm going to try to work this out. Okay. Let me just kind of work through this. This observer arrives in front of this observer, and this observer sends a single pulse of redstone through here. That pulse goes into the... Pulse goes in here. It follows over in this direction. And that causes the trapdoor to open until the pulse is over, and then the trapdoor closes. So when the trapdoor opens, this observer becomes activated. The observer becomes activated and activates the observer again, so it pulses again. The observer pulses, this piston pushes, that causes this observer to activate, that causes this piston to move out and pull the other side forward. When it pulls this side forward, this observer activates and fires another pulse. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to keep... There's a thought. What if instead of a repeater I used a redstone torch here? And this will turn off the redstone torch. No, it doesn't. No, the observer's pulse doesn't turn off the redstone torch. What if I move that over here? Put that redstone there. And then I move another bit of redstone over here. Well, that didn't work. What if that? Excuse me. Okay. So what if, okay. I feel like I'm a bit of an idiot here. A bit, just a bit of an idiot. Just a bit. I put that there, and okay, that pulsed, but it didn't do the job. Okay, yeah, that's not doing it. So what we need here is we need the repeater. Okay, that's not working so well. And why did that not work? Oh, because I don't have the redstone dust up on top. Okay. So now turn around and come back. Wait. Yeah, there we go. That's, yeah. This is, this works. Okay. I am perceiving a problem here. In fact, I'm perceiving two problems. 3. Okay. We're gonna All right, so I want redstone, redstone, and here, this is where I want a repeater. At 2 ticks. And we'll put just plain redstone there. Okay. Let's see how that works. Okay. The reason I've done that is so I can put extensions on the side of the flying machine and they don't have anything to stick to over here. So we want to rebuild this bit here. And I don't think that's actually necessary anymore. That's necessary, but no, that's not necessary. Okay. That'll work. And pull this. So that fires it up, and all I have to do, I can just put a switch here, can't I? And then if I turn that switch on, that disables the return station, or at least it should. Because now the door is held open, so I can turn that on. That'll start it back up going, and come to the other end, and turn it on, that'll start it up going. Okay. That works. That works just fine. And I've got room on, I got room on either side of it to put room on either side to put shit. I feel like something happened here. I feel like something weird has gone on here. That doesn't look right. pushed all of that. It pushed all that shit. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna... Keys. I wonder if I can do both of these with one lever. It would be a good idea not to use the sticky piston there. We'll just rebuild the whole damn station. In fact, we'll rebuild the whole machine. Okay. So one over here is we want observer block and then 4 blocks behind. So we'll start by just putting that up. And we'll jump up here and we'll put, there's an observer. No, we want this to be facing that direction. And we want right here, we want a block and we want, okay, we want a birch trapdoor on the top of this block and we want a lever on the side of this block so we can turn it off. Now we can pull the temporary block there. And here we can, I think we can just place the repeater immediately after that. And just run that straight around, and I think that'll do it. So that'll work. Now we need to put the okay. So we're gonna have a sticky piston here, and we're gonna have a honey block here and a honey block here. We're gonna put another honey block here to hold that sticky piston. Is this correct? Is everything lined up still? Okay, so that's going to run into that. Okay. Hold on. It's going to come across. This honey block is going to run into, this honey block is going to go right there. Okay. So that sticky piston is going to run into here. Okay. So we want observers, and we want one facing that direction, and then we want one facing this direction, and there we go. So I'll come all the way over there, and it'll get here, and it'll turn around, and it'll turn off that station. Let it turn around, and we'll come back this way, and it will stop. And having stopped, we can now see whether it'll pull all of this shit. There we go. And it's not going to get stuck because there's it does get stuck. Why does it get stuck? Well, it doesn't matter. The trapdoor still works. I mean, if it still works, I guess guess I can't be too upset about it. And honey blocks will take you along with them so you can ride the flying machine. This works, I guess. I mean, I don't really want the I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, let me pull this off. I'll pull that off. And now, that signal can't get there. So, well, unfortunately, signal will now get there. Okay, so what if I put a regular piston right there? Now I put a lever there. Okay, so that doesn't seem to work. Okay, what if I make that well, first of all, sticky piston. Second of all, honey block. Third of all, I put it at maximum delay. What if I put it 3-tick delay? Okay, and because that's the head of the piston can't be pulled. So yeah, that works. So if I put that on a 3-tick delay, it works. Okay, we're gonna try it on 4-tick. We're gonna try it on 1-tick delay. That's not gonna work. It doesn't work. So we need 3 ticks of delay there. Why do we need 3 ticks of delay? I don't fucking know. Process of elimination. 2 ticks didn't work. 4 ticks worked. Maybe 3 will work. That's the frustrating thing. I have this vague notion of how things work, but I barely understand it. Aha, So yeah, there's a flying machine. That's the basic flying machine right there. I'll turn off both. There we go. So that takes care of things. So I can now stop this at whichever station I want. This is probably not a very good design. But it seems pretty efficient. Seems like it does the job. And once it gets to this station over here, I can just come down the row, get rid of the slime blocks, and replace them with, get rid of the honey blocks and replace them with slime blocks, I mean. And now I have this infinitely traveling flying machine. Let's see what our milliseconds. We've got 22 millisecond ticks. Okay, and when I turn this on, still, yeah, it's not taking any additional time. It doesn't look like it's creating a lag issue. So we'll turn that station off too. Okay, so I do have I don't need, this doesn't need to be obsidian. This can be any non-pushable block. So, let me just put something there, and then what non-pushable block can I use? There are a number of non-pushable blocks, but probably the cheapest and easiest is the furnace. You can't push a furnace. So I'll come up here, and I could just grab a couple of furnaces. In fact, I think I've got some spare furnaces over here that I almost never use. I've got this collection of furnaces over here. In fact, my collection of furnaces is asymmetrical, and that bothers me. So there we go. There's that. And we'll come in here and we'll go, hey, there's a furnace. So I'm going to just put a furnace there. I'm going to do the same thing here. Furnace. And that should do it. So I could now flip that station on so it'll return. Flip that station on to start it. And away it goes. The furnace stays right where it is. And we've now got a handy little furnace to smelt things if we want. Okay. So that's a decent result. What happened? Now, it is worth noting that slime blocks do not carry you along with them. So you have to constantly walk on top of them. So that's the benefit of honey blocks. Honey blocks will let you ride on top of them. Slime blocks really won't. You'll just slip and slide right off. Okay, that works. I'm relatively satisfied with that. So I just use a regular piston. Don't need to bother with it being a sticky piston. Three ticks is good enough. 3 ticks is good enough. Turn that one on. Right. Okay, so this station is on. This station is on. Okay. All right. That's I think that's a good result. I think that's along the lines of what I wanted to do. There's actually some other stuff I'd like to figure out, but this is good enough. But I think I want to do honey blocks on this. We'll put honey blocks on it. It's better that way. Okay. And both stations are off, so all right, that'll be where things sit for right now. God, that's almost the entire episode. I was gonna do other stuff, but yeah, I'm working on a new to-do list, and it's got a bunch of additional things on it, and I'll go over that on kind of. You know what? No, I will go ahead and go over that now because I've worked on this new to-do list, so let's pull it back up. There's all of this stuff that I haven't done. I haven't raided a pillager outpost or made a pillager farm, which is a great way to get buttloads of emeralds. I have not raided a woodland mansion, or a desert pyramid, or a jungle temple, or an abandoned mine, or a piglin bastion. I have not made a piglin barter farm, which I probably should. I have not made a ghast farm, and the ghast farm will be useful so I can do a bunch of dragon hunting, and the dragon hunting is going to give me a whole bunch of available portals that I can use to find a location to put up a wither rose farm. So that is 10 different things that all go together, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all of those into the rest of the month. But let's see what we can do. Let's get that together, and we'll see if we can't do the whole 10 things there. And we'll start with all of the overworld stuff. And I don't think any of those is actually going to use the flying machines that I just did. Well, maybe the ghast farm. I saw a design for a ghast farm that uses a flying machine as a sweeper. But that also relied on wither roses to kill the ghasts. So, yeah. That would be something after the wither rose farm, because I don't have any wither roses. I don't know. I'll come up with something. I just wanted to mess with flying machines. I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I thought it might be instructive to watch me kind of fuss with that and figure shit out. I mean, if you're not as good at redstone as I am, then watching me fuck around with redstone will make you go, oh, so that's how that works. And if you're better at it than I am, watching me fuck around with it will go, oh yeah, I remember when I was that shit at redstone. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, do the little YouTube dance, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and yeah, that's, okay, bye.